Namaste everybody. It's so lovely to be back. I've been on a spiritual journey for 4 weeks and I feel amazing. My name's Al Yogi, if you don't know me. I've written 18 books. I've got a science background and I've been doing yoga, various types of yoga for decades, guys. So today there's a huge transformations in the world. More and more people are realizing that life is not just about accumulation of material things. So they realize that there's a void in their life. So how to align yourself, perfectly align yourself with this huge transformation. How to become aligned each day. And the key is meditation, guys. Meditation has been a godsend, literally, for me. Now, there's heaps of research done on meditation. Meditation is actually an English word. It's not actually where it derived from. There's two main constituents to meditation, believe it or not. Pavin, which is a process of mental development. So that's the first thing. Mental development. It's a process of mentally developing yourself. And the second thing is yoga, which is wisdom. You can use it in this sense. It's got many meanings. It means oneness as well, or union, yoked, and it's a classical word, but wisdom. Why do we need wisdom? Because wisdom gives you liberation from your life, from your thoughts. So that's why meditation is the key to aligning yourself with this huge transformation that's happening. There's millions of people becoming more and more aware of things that they want to transform within inside themselves, guys. This is actually a blessing. It's so good to see everybody. And so there's a key to meditation is practice, practice, practice. So over a 2-week period, scientists have done studies on people doing half an hour of meditation for 2 weeks. And I was surprised shocked to see that their brain had changed, had transformed. Scientists also know that by meditating, you produce chemical called oxytocin, which is a love, feel-good chemical, and also increases the serotonin in your production in your brain, which is cognitive function, alertness, guys. So these are just scientific sides of things. A lot of science it's good to a point, and it's good to be able to prove things, the actual state of the actual of your brain waves when you meditate, because meditators, highly evolved meditators, can produce gamma brain waves, which is huge, which means they can transform their state, their internal state. And Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about how when you get in gamma state, people that he studied have even transformed from stage 4 cancer, which is terminal, guys. So the benefits of meditation are huge, massive. So the best thing to do with meditation is to start. Okay? So when you start meditating, there'll be lots of thoughts coming in. The best thing to do is use the breath, breathing in and then breathing out, blowing them out. Never fight or confront them or freak out at the thoughts that are in your mind. Just gently ease them in. When a thought comes in, just breathe it out. And go back to focusing. You can go back to focusing on oneness within inside yourself, within all things. Because that's the eventual state of meditation. And a lot of people don't realize this. The whole concept of meditation is wisdom, and by a process of accumulation of developing your mind, what happens is you get less and less thoughts in your mind each day, and eventually your mind is clear. And when you're clear, you have liberation, you have enlightenment. Obviously, you still have a thought when you've got to go make a sandwich for yourself or your friend. That's still there. But when you're not doing anything, your mind's clear. But that's a state down the path, guys. I've done yoga for decades and meditation for decades, guys. So you've got to start somewhere. So starting somewhere is start off for 5 minutes, just focusing on the breath and the exhalation of the breath. In breath and slowing down the breath, it slows down the whole body, guys. So the first thing you should have is basically this meditation in the mornings. Just for 5 minutes. You can stretch it out every few weeks, put another 5 minutes on and 5 minutes. I mean, I do hours of meditation a day. So, but that's me. And we're all different. We all have different, effects of different. It's the quality of meditation, not so much the time. It's the actual quality. So I'll give you a story, guys. Once I was at this dissertation from Prajananda Kriya Yoga, which is to do with all your chakras, and it's the Maha Avatar Babaji is the cornerstone of Kriya Yoga. He's a very advanced siddha or yogi that lives in the Himalayas, but that's another story. This beautiful Indian lady, we were in this audience, and she stood up in this bedazzling robe, and she said, I'm doing this puja, in the mornings I do this great puja and stuff. And Prajananda said to her, how long do you do the puja? And everybody was impressed with her and her beauty and everything. Everybody was impressed. And she said, I do it for 1 hour a day. And Prajananda, this is very important, said, what do you do with the other 23 hours? Meaning that eventually you should be in the state of oneness, meditativeness, seeing the beauty and the truth in all things 24 hours a day. I know that's a huge task, but you've just got to start drop of water by drop of water by drop of water. And over time you have this accumulation by developing your mind. Eventually, after you've been meditating for quite a while, or just depending on who you are and how evolved you are in this karmic lifetime, you actually start watching your thoughts. You're meditating, your thoughts are coming in, and you're letting them go. Thoughts are coming in, you're letting them go. And then you get past that, and you actually can just go totally clear, and you can invoke love into yourself, sitting there with devotional love for all beings, oneness. Or a peculiar thing happens too. After you've been doing a lot of meditation, you actually are in your life walking around, and your thoughts, you're watching your thoughts. When you can watch your thoughts on a day-to-day basis, where you're talking to somebody, where you're doing actions, and you're aware of the thoughts that are coming in and trying to control you, but you're detached from them, you have a certain amount of space and liberation, guys, which is key to giving you more happiness and joy in your life. Because most people are consumed by their thoughts. They are a slave to their thoughts or their ego. Their ego wants to create some kind of illusion, separation, that there's problems all the time. So realizing that you are not your thoughts is a huge step on the path to liberation, to enlightenment, guys. And the latest research has found with some of the top meditators in the world, Tibetan monks and various people like that, they've studied their brain, electroencephalogram, heaps, put it on their head, And they found they've had gamma, sustained gamma, which I've just mentioned, but that has a profound effect on their whole perception of life. It's like they see the beauty in all things, the compassion, the love in all things. They're no longer feeling separated from things. They don't feel lonely. They don't feel bored. They've got this energy within inside themselves, this compassion for others. They want to give and serve, like me giving videos and helping people and trying to elevate or inspire others to move on up. So this is one of the keys in this world. We're going through huge transformations on the karmatic wheel, guys. We're on the upswing in the karmatic wheel. So there's more and more people coming into this plane that are highly evolved, and also where people are more and more leaning towards the spiritual path, guys. So try out meditation. Try and sit down a 2-week period of doing it each day, or if you can, for 2 weeks, and see if there is a transformation in yourself. Find a method that suits you. There's many types of meditation, but mainly it's breath, slowing your breath down, and then relaxing and letting go of your old programming, guys. So I really hope this helped. It's awesome to see everybody, and let's go for it. Let's